Hey, what's poppin', my family? It's your boy, man, coming to you guys with another video on the channel. So we switching it up a little bit. This will be a nice time to have a little webcam, face cam going on, but I ain't got it right now. It's coming in. About 2 weeks now, I'm gonna have that joint. It's gonna be lit up over here. But hey, we doing a tier list, the tier maker, baby. We're gonna be ranking the best anime games out there. We're gonna be ranking them on Roblox at least. We're gonna be ranking them. You know, I got the S to F tier. We're gonna be ranking these bad boys. So if you guys want to do this list for yourself, hey, go check out my boy Roblox. He made this list. Is a link to I'll link his video, but in his video it has a link to the list. You guys check out his list as well. Now, before we get into this bad boy, you guys should definitely like the video. If you guys like the video, you know, subscribe, hit that bell notification, you know, all of that good stuff. But on a side note, for real, this is my opinion. This is my opinion on everything, you know. So if I dislike your favorite game, it's just what it is. Like, this is my opinion. Like, it's not set in stone. I am not God, and I'm determining this is to be true. This is just strictly my opinion. Now, if it's a dev and I rank your game low, hey, it's just what it is. It's just my opinion. You ain't got to. Who am I, bro? You ain't got to respect my opinion. I'm just giving you mine. You feel me? Now let's get into this list, cause it may take a little minute, and I ain't trying to be here forever. You feel me? Now, coming up at number 1, we got a game that I ain't really played much of. We got Rogue Lineage. I know a lot of you guys want me to get up on this game, but unfortunately, I haven't got up on this game yet. Also, one of the things, there's a couple games missing that I would throw on this list. Robot didn't include any of the My Hero games because he made a My Hero game and he didn't want to rank his own. He didn't play them for a while, and then he missed like almost all the Bleach games as well. There's a couple games I would definitely throw on this list, but hey, this is the list that we got, so I'm doing this list. Now, Rogue Lineage, man. I have a interesting take on Rogue Lineage. I think Rogue Lineage is at its core, I think it's a fire game. It gives you a lot. It gives you so much depth to the game. All these different classes. You can go like, I can't remember all. I know you can get like ultra. I know it's like three different tiers of class. You got the basic, and you got like the master or something like that. You got like the ultra that change like the movesets, make it. I don't know if it fully change the moveset, but I know make it better and stuff like that. I think that's a dope concept. I think the concept behind Rogue Lineage is fire, bro. I think the concept behind Rogue Lineage is fire. But there's two things that hold me back from Rogue Lineage. It's not the toxic community, it's not the permadeath, it's none of that. I don't like the combat. The combat is very, like, you can move around, but there's so many breaks and pauses in the combat. I don't like it. I just don't like the combat. And it's behind a paywall as well. Now, it definitely has to be behind a paywall because it's a community type game. I actually think this can actually operate open, to be honest. But I mean, it'd be a little bit more toxic because people have the alts and a lot of stuff like that. But I think this game can actually operate open. Now, strictly because I do not like the combat, strictly because it's paywall, I'm gonna have to rank it as a B tier list. This game definitely has a lot of potential. It's a great game. I love the concept of roguelike with the killing and the permadeath and the classes. I think it's dope. If it just had a combat system that I personally enjoy more, I would definitely move up to an A. Or if it was free, it would be an A list. But since it's got both of those demerits on it, I'm gonna have to move it down to a B list. Now, next one we got I think this is Project Jojo. Don't quote me. Never really got into the Jojo games, but as I've been watching, I think I watched a few videos on Project Jojo. It really didn't look all that to me. You know, I ain't played it too much. I just touched it. I'm gonna move it down to a D. You know, it wasn't nothing spectacular to me, especially when I've been seeing some things from Stanverse and this other new Yaya adventure. You know, I want some good things from a JoJo game. Now, after watching all that I'm on, I want some crazy things from a JoJo game, and I mean, that just wasn't it. Now we got we got Anime Cross. Now, this is the OG Anime Cross? Yeah, this is the OG Anime Cross. You know what? I enjoyed the OG Anime Cross. I played a lot of it. It was fun. It was something new at the time. You know, it was a very enjoyable game. Now, I'm gonna have to, it's probably like between a B and a C for me. Like at the very beginning, it was really solid. Now, towards the middle, it was okay. You know, it was alright because the balancing had got really, around the time we got Mob. After Mob, we started getting broke. Every character became more and more broken, and it was just like super toxic. So I'm gonna have to rank this at a B. I definitely enjoyed the game, had a lot of fun with it. It was solid. You know, back in the day, it was solid. Hey, now coming up, we got that World Zero. Now, World Zero, you know, I'm gonna have to put that in my C. I'm gonna have to put it in the C list, bro. I'm gonna put it in the C list strictly because I felt World Zero, bro, the combat is trash. I'm gonna have to keep it real, bro. Like it's a how you a downgrade from Sword Burst 2. Like, I don't get how you such a downgrade from Sword Burst 2 as far as like combat. Like, at least in Sword Burst 2 we have blocking and rolling. We have neither of those in World Zero. For the game to have such an amazing build, such amazing mobs, such an amazing environment. Oh my gosh, I love everything else besides the combat. I love everything else outside the combat, and the character customization can use some work too. But everything else is amazing. But that combat is so boring. For it to be 400 Robux for a game that you play for 20 minutes, that just wasn't it. Now I can definitely see this is move up on the list, you know, in the future. But just because it's like 20 minutes for 400 Robux with a trash combat system, I gotta be on my C list. It's just where it gotta be. You know, I definitely move up to a B. You know, if they do a combat improvement, it'll jump up to an A, and it was free, it'd be S tier for sure. But right now it is on my C list, but that is subject to change. Now we got Beyond, bro. Beyond brought me some views. I definitely enjoyed Beyond. Still not my favorite OA game, but was definitely a lot more fun to me than Shinobi Life, but Gaia will still have always a place in my heart. So I'm gonna have to keep it simple. I'm gonna put Beyond in a B. Now Beyond definitely had its up and downs. For it's probably more of a low grade B for me, more leaning towards like a B minus. If I had B minus, more like a B minus compared to leaning towards the A. So I'm gonna put that right there in the B slot. Now Final Stand. This is easy. That's an S. That's probably the only S on this list. It's probably the only S on Roblox as far as anime games. I can't think of another game that's S list that I personally played. Final Stand, it's OG, man. Like, I can ramble on all day about how great Final Stand was. We all know this. Final Stand was a complete package. Like, this is a game that all walks of life can get into. Had so much content, was free. You know, it had so much to it. You can be a sweaty in it. You can be a casual in it. You can be a noob in it. You know, you can just do PvP if you want to. You can just do PvE. There's different worlds, different environments. Play with your friends, play solo. There was a lot to offer with Final Stand. And the views and the watch time reflect, like, you guys, I got a lot of views on it. A lot of people enjoyed the Final Stand, just watching it. A lot of people enjoy watching. You know, a game is good when people just enjoy watching it. Some of these games on Roblox right now are decent. They're decent to play. They're okay to play, but they're not just really that fun to watch. You know, Final Stand was enjoyable to watch to a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people stuck around for it. You know, and to this day, it still hits 4,000 or 5,000 play. You know, it hits like 3,000 daily for sure. Then 5,000 or 6,000 on the weekends. It's still an OG game. It's S tier. I can't see. I'm looking at the browser list right now. I don't see another game on the S tier list. But yeah, it was super solid in my opinion. Now we moving on. We got the One Punch Man. Now this game, I played it super late, so my opinion on it is probably about a D. You know, I think it was probably decent for the time, but I played it like 3 years after it came out, and it was just like alright. It was alright. You know, it wasn't all that. So it is what it is. Now we got ABA. ABA, but this is a crazy fun game to play. Like, this is a crazy fun game to play. And it's kind of hard to rank because there's a couple of knocks to it. For one, it doesn't get updated. And it's making it hard to, you know, because is it dead? Is it not dead? There's one thing, that's one knock to it. It's not free. It's 250 Robux. That's a nice little paywall to it. But those two demerits, man, if this was a free game and constantly updated, I could see this game being an S tier for me. Like, this is a game I could honestly play daily and have a ton of fun with. I just like it's a very similar game to Anime Cross, but it's like more combat based, and I have a lot of fun with. Definitely some toxic character, definitely some balancing in it for sure. You know, some people were broken the game, but I feel like that stuff will come if it was still getting updated. So I'm gonna have to probably put ABA in my A. It's a low grade A. Like, it was so much fun. It's hard to put in the B list for me, but I'm gonna have to put in the A list. I'm gonna put ABA in the A list. Now, this is a little bit biased because of how fun it was. It probably belonged in the B list in my opinion. You know, I'll probably put in the B list if I just didn't have if it wasn't so much fun to me. But yeah, this is the low grade A. Maybe if it was like a B plus, I'll probably put a B plus. I don't have. It's like between an A minus and a B plus. It's like somewhere floating around there. Like if I just had like a little in between, I have an in between, I'll put it right there. But you know, I like them more than these three, so I'm gonna have to put it above them. So I had to put it right there. Pirates Wrath, I'm gonna throw that in a C. Not because it's bad, but simply because it's too much like OPBA. You know, like you mimicked a formula that was already shown successful, and gotta give me something new. If it defers and like deters and do some new things, make their own decisions a little bit more, and move away from being a OPBA clone. I definitely would maybe move it to like a B list, but right now it's gonna be in the C, not because it's trash, but just because it's too much like OPBA, and I put OPBA in my B list, so definitely a clone can't be in the same tier as it. Now I got Ultimate Crossover. Ultimate Crossover is basically, to me, anime cross. It's not that much different. You have basic combat. It wasn't enough for me. Like I like the combat in ABA. Ultimate Crossover was just basically like the same as anime cross to me. Like same animation, same looking characters. Now if they do finish the story mode, I'll move it up. Story mode get finished. That story mode was clean. That was something unique, different. But I gotta finish that. Otherwise, it's probably gonna stay on my C list. Dragon Ball is Online Revelation. Yeah, it's Online Revelation. Online Revelation. It was alright. I played a little bit. I'm gonna put it in my C list. Like, it was straight. Like, it was like a decent little Dragon Ball Z game. Story mode was kind of nice. If he'd have finished story mode more, I may would have put up in the B list. But I'm gonna have to put Dragon Ball Online Revelations. This is Revelation, right? Yeah, I'm gonna probably put that in my B list. My C list. Probably a C plus. A little bit higher than these three. Probably my C plus area, but it was just straight. NO2. For it to be I gotta put NO2 in the A list. Like, it gotta be in my A list, my guy. NO2 gotta be in my A list. Like, that game was mad fun. Like, I can't lie. Like, I felt out of, if it wouldn't took like that five break off, I'd have been all over NO2. And then with all the broken stuff with some of the characters, some of the abilities and some of the balancing issues, all that being said, that game was fun. I can't even lie. That game was mad fun, bro. It made me into community. I thought community games were stupid at first, bro. They were like the first one, like, okay, these community games are. I gotta move it up to I gotta put it in my A list. It gotta be there. Dang, all Snake games on top. That's crazy. Anyway, hey, I'm just keeping it real. AOT Revenge, solid game. Paywall, need more updates. It will be a B plus, solid B plus, right on the A list for me. If it was free, more updates, definitely be A plus in my opinion. It's like, god dang, we was on that game tough. It was more people waiting on it way more than me. But like the first week that joint dropped, that mug was slapping. That joint was slapping on me. It was dummy fun. But being behind a paywall, not getting no more updates, just being super repetitive, I just gotta put it on my B list. I gotta put it on my B list. Alright, so we got Fairy Tail fighting. This game is trash to me. I'm gonna keep it real. Game trash to me. It's gonna go in the F list. It's going to F list. Alright, Anime Cross 2. Now, honestly, I probably would put Anime Cross 2 on my C list, but custom characters made it go back up to a B list. And you're like, dang, Anime Cross 1 over Anime Cross 2. Custom characters made it a lot of fun. Like, I wasn't feeling first the broken hitboxes, feeling like I'm playing Anime Cross over again, like a little bit better mounts, new moves, more characters, stuff like that. But never getting that true combat feel. It was just like, this is Anime Cross all over again, It was a lot I had fun with it. I definitely had my fun moments, had some nice views on it. But I don't know, the custom characters came along, that made it super fun. I can't even lie. Custom characters made it fun. I'm gonna put it in a B tier list. Now we got Roll Piece. Roll Piece was a solid One Piece game. I do feel like I would probably rank this higher if it wasn't for the game being riddled by those hackers. I think the glitch and the hackers, like the day one, just made like power level important. I mean, power level ridiculous. Everybody was like maxed out day one. I think they kind of killed the game, in my personal opinion. It made it something it wasn't supposed to be and killed the whole community aspect behind it. I think that's like the term, but it still happened, so I gotta judge it accordingly. So I'm gonna put it in my C list. It was a decent One Piece game, but it had no replayability outside of grinding. Like, it was just, I didn't like the combat. Not saying like combat. I didn't like boxing people. Like, it was just a grinder. It was a big grinder. Now we got DBOG. Now this game isn't out. We only had a couple stress tests, and I've personally been able to play myself. This is going to my A list. If this game releases soon, it's gonna jump up to A+. Now it's gonna need continue update final stand level to, you know, get that S list. But I think this game is good. I honestly have a lot of hope and faith in this game to be solid, bruh. Like DBOG, like it's gonna slap. I'm no cap. It's like it's gonna slap, but we just gonna have to see how it goes. You know, see how it goes. Pretty good. All right, so now we got Swordburst 2. Funny, I'm putting Swordburst 2 above World Zero. Now, Swordburst 2 had a very solid start. I had a lot of fun with it, grinding it. You know, it was very basic but it was my first SAO game I really got into, so it was a lot of fun to me. You know, I didn't get to play the first Swordburst, so it didn't feel repetitive to me. I wasn't expecting much out of combat. You know, so this was decent. We had block, we had roller, we had a skill. You know, that was cool. You know, we was getting all these maps, we getting pretty updated. But around floor 7 is kind of where it fell off. Updates started getting a little boring. And then it got like super laggy. Like they started adding animations, got super laggy, and just never got no more skills. PvP was boring. But the first 6 floors up to 7th floor was solid, man. And it was always nice, well built, everything like that. Super grinder, but I still had a lot of fun on the game. Now we got films. I'm putting it on my list. AOT, it was fun. It was solid. It was a really good game for back in the day, but obviously didn't get no updates. Died off. No more new missions or nothing. That mission mode, the hardcore mode, was definitely fun, bro. This mode would have got the updates. It would have definitely be in my A list for sure. Same way with AOT Revenge. If it gets more updates, goes free, it'll be on my A list. Those really solid games, really good. You know, quality. Now we got Ghoul. Now, Ghoul first came out was solid, man. Where I want to put this at? Even though I fell out of Ghoul and I didn't play it and it got kind of boring, I think Ghoul is a really good game. Like, it's a lot of fun. Like, when I go back to a PvP, it's super grindy. I wish I had more content behind it, but the PvP is a lot of fun, and the Kagenes are god dang amazing. The weapons and the Kagenes, that makes it go to A list. Now, it was ranked on the combat. I think the combat is lacking. I think the map still needs to work, and the amount of content that would probably be my B list. But them Kagenes sexy. You know? It's not fair, but hey, I'm putting it in my A list because the Kagenes stupid sexy. Every time I go back, I'm impressed by the Kakujas and the tier 2s and the Queen Ks and Kagenes. Hey, they sexy, bro. I still can't see no game making better looking Kagenes than that. Maybe some better functioning Kagenes, but when it comes like the looks and the aesthetics, them most sexy on me. But anyway, this is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think about my tier list. Rank give me out of a scale of 1 to 10, how you think, how accurate my tier list is. Let me know down in the comments section. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, if you guys want to do it for yourself, there is a link to Roblox video down in the description that you guys go check out for yourself. And he has a link to this exact tier list so you can do it for yourself. Just give me some screenshots on Discord, on Twitter of your tier list and all that good stuff because I would love to see it. Anyway, I'm out.